So people say to me, why not feed dry food? It's so convenient. Why not feed it? And I've got a lot of answers to that question. The first one really is it's very high in carbohydrate. Carbs, we know, are complex sugars, so dogs will take those in, break them down, and there will be an immediate rise in insulin. Insulin is the hormone that the body uses in order to pack away nutrients absorbed from the gut. So it means that when you feed kibble, you will have that high insulin, and you will absorb energy and be more prone to putting on fat and putting on weight. Okay. Over the last 30 years, for example, we've been the country, the profession has been feeding these high carbohydrate kibbles to dogs, and they're all perfectly calorie balanced, and yet there are currently 70% of dogs in the UK and the US are overweight or obese. Okay, and I personally think, very simply speaking, that has to be something to do with the food that we're feeding those dogs, obviously. Okay, so I think that kibbled food makes a lot of dogs fat, and the evidence is just out there. When you go to the park, you'll see at least 7 out of 10 dogs are overweight or obese, or they're on a diet, and they're being food restricted. Okay, none of which is very good. The major thing with a problem with dry is that it is cooked at very high temperatures, and when you do that, when you bring sugars and proteins together at high temperature, you can produce very small amounts of these things called end glycation products. For example, acrylamide, which is carcinogenic. So these, on a barbecue, the end products like acrylamide are the burnt bits. And you might say, oh, well, they're only in at a very low level, these acrylamides and these other carcinogens. But it's a bit like smoking for 60 years as a human being. If you expose a species to carcinogens every single meal, every single bite, every single day, then that will predispose to cancer. And in dogs, lo and behold, 50% of dogs over the age of 10 years in the UK have got or will get cancer. Okay, that's the statistic, and that's the highest level of cancer in any species on the planet. Has it got to do with the diet? Well, there's many people who would deny it, but I think that there must be a link. So there you go. This is one of the many reasons why I don't like kibbled food.